March, every winter, when the snow and the ice was there, and then Bud Kerr took tires down there and made a big bonfire every night. And as soon as supper was over, we all went down there to skate at night.
And didn't Uncle Keith give you skates one Christmas?
Yes, he did.
And you got in trouble, didn't you?
I was sick in bed the day before Christmas. I've forgotten what I had, but I was in the bed in Mom's room, and Dorothy Barter came in the house, and Mom was hard of hearing, and didn't have hearing aids. Keith was sitting in there at the card table in the bedroom with me doing up his Christmas presents, and Dorothy said, the twins say Keith is giving them skates for Christmas. He said, well, I'm not sure about that. They're very hard to find this year, so you can't count on it. No. But we got them. Yes. They were good. And it was the other thing that was good for us is that with an older family, other kids didn't understand that we had a brother that nobody would do things like they did. We'd say to her, "Oh, can you do this?" And we'd say, "Oh no, our brother wouldn't let us." And they'd say, "Well, that's the day I do what my brother told me to do." And I'd say to them, "But you don't know our brother." Because he was in charge of us. See, Mom and Dad were older, and they really put him in charge of us. When he was home.
They went,
When he came, he was home all summer, and he was home on vacation, Christmas holiday.
And when one winter, he was up in furrow, substituting, and he had to keep track of your marks.
Yes.
And we always had to supply our report cards. So that he came home. But he really did care.
That's funny.
When we were old enough to go, the other people were all going dancing, and we wanted to go too. And so when Keith came home, Mom sent him down to Lance. And so to find out what kind of dances were going on, who was there, and what was all about it. And he came home and he said, "Oh, I think it's fine. There isn't anybody with alcohol, and there isn't anybody having anything going on outside." So he didn't say anything. So we got allowed to go on Saturday night. We got allowed to go to dancing, but we didn't.
We had to be home before midnight.
Oh, always. That was the big thing. No, 10 o'clock.
Oh, I know. Yeah. But then it got to be midnight.
Oh, that night, yeah. But he didn't. No, it was much midnight. You were gone to Halifax, and you weren't home that much time.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying it's kind of funny that he parented you so much, because I felt like he was my grandfather. Your dad died when I was 3, and Uncle Keith felt to me like my grandfather all my life.
He was like our father.
He was like a second father to us. Yeah.
And we did what he told us.
Yeah.
When he said something, it was, how high should I jump? You did immediately what he said to. And when we were talking to our friends on the telephone, he would say, "Now listen, I'm not watching to your conversation, but will you please learn to say whatever word we were using? I
Say it correctly.
Say it correctly. It's right.
We had our grammar corrected all the time.
And because it was always important at home. And it always
none of the other kids, we lived in the country, they talked like they do up there in Virginia. So they didn't have good grammar. We did.
Oh, they had a program one time. Keith thought it was the funniest thing he ever heard. We came home and said, "Oh, they're having a new a plan out there that they're going to have all the kids try to work on their language and vocabulary." And then, but they said, "But you and Shirley can't participate." We went home and we told Keith. They said we know too much about English. We don't speak too well. So he just laughed his head off. He thought it was pretty funny.
Because he was always correcting us. Says, "I'm not listening to your conversation, but would you please
learn to say this or that or the other thing?" Oh, just was another terrible word. Just. Don't say
just a minute.
Just a minute.
It's
just a minute. Okay. So, but anyway, when I went to Teachers College for 3 years, I was very corrected on proper English. And I still notice it with everybody I meet and everybody I hear, because it isn't that great everywhere around, but we were really worked hard.
I know you were. Now, there are a lot of teachers